What's up? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
He's going to shot at 6. Yeah, we'll just go from the spirit and whatever brother's back coming to mind. All right, still a war with the GMS Virginia camp. Back out here once again to do what we've been called to do, and that's prophesy. Before we get started, like always, we want to give all praises and glory. Come on, let's tell our teachers, the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole full length. We almost home. Keep pushing, keep doing the work.
Yeah, this is Galatians 6:1. It says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted.
Yeah, none of us are exempt from being replaced within the Lord's ministry. So if a brother needs help with a situation, but first and foremost, it's up on that brother to speak up, and then bros are able, you come up with a plan to able to, see if that brother can get help with that situation, right? Now, of course, if a brother doesn't want the help, he continues to go down the path of, destruction. Well, that's on him. But us as brothers, we always have to keep watch out for one another, be observant of one another, because once again, we're a body, we're a unit. We move together. We don't move on our own accord. All right. Once you come into the ministry of Yahweh Shah, you put yourself last. You put the ministry first. That's just how it goes. All right. We've entered into other men's labors. We can't do what we want to do. In the world, you can do what you want to do, but not in the ministry. All right. Especially not in a great millstone. Okay.
Verse 2. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law for Mashiach Yahushua.
Yeah, so if a brother going through a hard time, you make sure you make sure that's on your mind. You don't just cast it behind you. Make sure you keep a watchful eye on that brother. Make sure his spirits are up. If he needs anything, if you're able to, be of aid, then be of aid. If you're not, then that's okay. But prayers are also, a very powerful tool also. Prayer. You may not be able to help physically, but you can help with prayer too. But we all body, we're brothers, man. We're brothers, all right? You gotta help your brother, you gotta be there for your brother, and that's in many different ways. Right? It's not just physically, it's not just financially. I mean, you can help a brother in all type of ways, all right? That's called the gifts of the spirit. Certain brothers are able to do certain things other brothers can't do. Right? You may be able to talk to a brother different than another brother. All right, impart something unto a brother that another brother can't impart unto him. All right, that's what the body is needed for. You need the body. You need every member of the body. And the brother can hold that over there. You need your arms. You need your neck. You need your legs. You need your ankles. It's a reason the Lord gave us a pinky toe. You may think the pinky toe is insignificant, but if you chop the pinky toe off, see how you walk.
Balance is off.
You balance is off. Like the brother just said. Lord didn't create all our body parts in vain. So he don't have these brothers in these camps in vain. Every brother plays an instrumental part, despite how you view that brother. You can make it out, but the scriptures say the Lord's thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways. So you may view a brother in a certain light, but that don't mean the Lord views him in that light. And that's why you're supposed to treat every brother like you would treat Yahweh Shai. Right? With courtesy. But respect. Even if you're not too fond of the brother, not too keen of the brother, you still don't disrespect him. You still don't, look down on him. Right? It's the way that you're supposed to deal with each other. And the scriptures teach you that. Now we have to learn these things and grow into these things. It's a learning process. All right? But that's what the body is for, to teach you these things, to show you how to interact with one another. Because we didn't learn this shit in the world. Well, we know how to interact with our homies, niggas we grew up with. That shit is easy. I mean, you can just let a nigga be what a nigga do, right? He'll come around. As long as you still let him commit adulteries, light up the black, don't try to get in his way, you'll be homie. Then you try to correct him, he gonna think you his biggest hater. Fuck you hating on me for now. Then you do what I do. If you my homie, you let me rock out off. That's a worldly mindset. We don't think like that. We think, okay, if I want my brother to be the best man he can be, I gotta make sure he's doing what the Lord called for him to do to the best of his ability. You know? And if he's a brother, he'll look at that and be like, yeah, you're right, bro. Thanks for acknowledging that. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for acknowledging that fault, man. You know? And you will hope that he'll do the same for you. When you may slip a little bit. That's what it goes both ways. It don't matter what rank you is. Throughout the camp, it goes both ways. A brother can help. He can be the newest brother in the camp. He can help you. Fuck. A lot of you guys got pride, man. You want to ask younger brothers for help, but you feel like you got pride. You need help. If it's a brother, it's a brother. But like I said, that goes into learning how to deal with one another, interact with one another. Right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, verse.
Get your piece.
The book of First Thessalonians, chapter 4, I started at verse 8, read down to 9, Baba Kashar. He therefore that despiseth not man, but the Most High, who has also given unto us his Holy Spirit. But as touching brotherly love, ye not that I write unto you, but ye yourselves are taught of the Most High to love one another. That's what the brother's going into. Love one another. Expounding on the book of Romans, about the many offices that speaks, and in that the cultivation of it is the brotherly love that we have for one another,
Yeah, which is extremely important to you, Howard Shah. He does not take that lightly. He'll kill your ass for disrespecting that. All right? What did he tell you? He said the two greatest commandments are what? Lord, the Most High with all our heart and love that brother. That's the two greatest in Yahweh Shah. So if you disrespecting your brother, if you looking down on your brother, if you casting your brother aside, you ain't doing that to him. You're doing that to Yahweh Shah. All right? Now, some guys do abuse that. All right? But when a guy is abusing, brothers, because he's a nigga. Right? By the way he act, by the way he carry himself. Right? So you got to be wary of that too, man. Because you wouldn't abuse a brother if you cared about him. It's like if a brother do favors for you, in the back of your mind, when you're able to pay that favor back, you're going to pay it back. Twofold if you can, You just say, yeah, brother help, yeah, you need the help, yeah. That's abuse. You got certain guys, they got, what's the shit? You put in the chat, the
life coach.
Yeah, like that's abuse. That's abuse, man. That's abuse. The fuck you charging to be a life coach for $500, man? What the fuck? The Lord says, freely as thou been given, you freely give, man. The hell you talking about life coach, man? The scriptures is life.
Yeah, that's if I may add, that's a prison custom. So basically, it's I forget. I think his name is like Black Wall Street or something. Some dude, but basically he like an entrepreneur. He built this business within prison, and basically he learned that basically people that in prison they would charge people for advice, and basically they would put money on the books and so on and so forth. So that's when he came up with the idea of like doing seminars, being a life coach and so on and so forth. So they literally getting that mentality from prison, man. When they basically charge people for advice and how to start up your business and so on and so forth, instead of giving it free, putting people on game because people have learned.
And if I may say, he missing the whole point. We know he's an Israelite, right? What's the main thing? Salvation. We don't want to live it up on this. We want to get out of here. Scripture say, come out of her, my people. You over here trying to get people for their money so they could live their best life on this side. That's right.
Yeah, that shit up. Because if you wouldn't do it to Yahweh Shai, why would you do it to a brother? You want to charge Yahweh Shai to be his life coach and try to, you know what I'm saying, charge him $500 and so on and so forth. So why would you do it to a brother that believes in Yahweh Shai? That shit wicked as hell.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai said, you haven't even met me.
Right.
You with a brother. Yeah, you know him. Mm-hmm. You don't even know me. And you talking about you love me. That's really what Yahweh Shai said. You say you love me, you ain't never met me. And that's a real Jake for you. And then you don't know me. Yeah. You might hate me when you meet me. You know? Yeah. That's why he said, look, if you love me, you see how you treat your brother. And then I call into the ministry with you. Yeah, I know y'all ain't grow up together. I know y'all don't have the same taste of food. You take the same taste of women, the same taste of music. I ain't call y'all because who y'all favorite rapper is. Who y'all favorite clothing brand is. That ain't the reason why I called you into the ministry. I called you because I want y'all to work for me. It's like you don't get to choose who you work for me, so you around all type of freaks. Faggots, nigga women, bitch ass niggas. You don't get to choose who you work with, so I mean, how much more the ministry, the labor force of Jehovah Shai, he gonna call when he sees fit. You don't make the judgment of that. You don't deserve to be over there. Who the fuck that man? You don't make that call. The Spirit makes that call. And there's a reason why the scriptures say, let there be 2 or 3 witnesses of the judgment of the matter. Because when 2 or 3 are gathered, the Spirit of the Lord is there. So the Spirit is making that decision when 2 or 3 are making a judgment. If a brother on himself just makes a judgment, that brother's going off according to the order. Because he needs to see, hey, okay, even if you're the head will be like, I feel like I need to make this decision. Well, the head is going to call the second in command, third in command, and say, look, how y'all feel about this? Let's make an action on this. That's the proper order. We just say, oh, I'm making this solely about myself. That ain't the Spirit. You know, and you got certain guys that operate like this. I'm chief, and this is the law. Well, where your 2 witnesses there? And that goes back to the Levitical law too. Even when a crime was done, somebody was told that they was caught stealing. Hey man, he stole from my backyard. Anybody seen it? Got anybody in the house with? Yeah, my neighbor seen it. I got okay, cool. But the neighbors, all right, we can handle that nigga. That's how that works, man. Because a nigga can just lie. The nigga come up there, he did this, and you just run with it. I think we brought it up last
on the week. With Susanna, the 2 elders, and they lied.
I was just thinking about that.
You got the same thing back at the time with Joshua with the 2 spies, how they lied about how big the Philistines were, and how many soldiers they had, and so on and so forth.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. So the spirit judges who's going to be in the ministry. The Spirit judges who's going to leave the ministry. The Spirit judges who may come back to the ministry. You've had guys that been, we. You know what I'm saying? Some you may get put out, but you may come back. You know, hey, look, this is the Spirit of Yahweh Shai. You know? But when you know when you learn how to operate according to the scriptures, which is the Spirit, which is the word, then you do things properly. And you treat your brother according to the word. Our emotions are fickle, right? Yeah, we better than women, but a lot of times we act like women. Let's just keep it above with our emotions. A lot of times we let our emotions cloud what Yahweh Shai tells us how we should act. Because we know we stressed out or we mad today or we feel like this brother rubbed us the wrong way. We all fall victim of that shit, and you'll be a liar if you say we did it. That's why you always got to go back to the scripture.
No, I was saying pain. You could be suffering some type of pain and make it veritable, mistreating brothers. It's because you've been dealing with your own water. You know what I mean? Like, somebody gonna hold the feet before.
I already got that.
That's experience. So we gotta, we gotta constantly remember that. Hey, I always bring it out, but hey, man, Satan attacks us in all size, shapes, and forms. Man, we gotta make sure that keep our eye on the prize and continue to be brothers, like the brothers bringing out. Man, you gotta, can't do this on your own, man. You know? And he got, I know my desire got a preset,
Okay,
but I've still got
yeah,
Galatians.
we gonna run through that.
Okay.
That's a lesson. Once I get yours, then
This is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 15. And it says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. You know, the brothers tell you, you know what I'm saying, wise counsel, which is wise, you know what I'm saying, you have to examine the situation that you're in. Just like what we had today with the counsel, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that he was saying wasn't wise, man. You know, when you add it up, you know, such and such, but, you know, like I said, you take the wise counsels and you see what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't personal, but at the end of the day, you know, everything grows with the spirit. You know, everything's about me out there. So, you know, it's not just about a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? Just through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to go to the. The scripture says, "Work in your own salvation with fear and trembling." So, if you want to take wise counsel brothers that actually care and sincere for you and just trying to help you, you know, understand your situation. Like I said, because we all go through situations. You know, like the brother said, if something go through, help. You know, counsel, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Communication is key. Even the scripture talks about communication. Communication is key. If you don't communicate with a brother, let your personal feelings get in the way. You know what I'm saying? And if something happens, well, I mean, you can only blame but yourself, you know? Now, if you take wise counsel, now the situation is more harder than what it is before that. So now,
come on, get that word counsel in the
yeah, yeah, well, both got it.
yeah, but yeah, like you were saying, counsel. You know what I'm saying? You don't know your character until you're brought into the council that doesn't go your way. I've been in numerous councils. So, you know, hey, you be tested. But a lot of them need to be put in those situations, you know, 'cause that's a trial of your humility. That's a trial to see where you are in the step, you know? And that's why I want that brother to get the word counsel. Let me know when you got it, bro.
I bring it out right quick. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. You know, in order for you to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you have to seek the counsel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, and lean not unto your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? Don't have it in your mind that what you think that is right is right. You know.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you know, just like I said, take whatever talking points that brothers go to and then apply yourself. Okay, let me see if that makes sense. Okay, that's such and such. Back force, yeah, it's gonna be tough, but am I able to handle such and such? You know, am I gonna continually keep doing it? You know what I'm saying? That's the point. Just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say that, okay, yeah, like for example, you go to the gym, you say you have a workout, and then what, about a week later, you're doing good, and then 2 weeks later, you start to slow a little bit, and then week after week, you know, like I say, you're not starting to be consistent anymore. That's the key word, consistency. You know, everybody can be consistent about it. You know, like you said, it's easier said than done. Now, you got nobody supporting. Hey, scripture says what? 2 is better than 1. 3 is better than 2. 4 is better than 3. So the more brothers you got, the more easy it is on yourself. You know, like I said, this is not a thing about a lone wolf solo dolo, man. You know, if that was the case, Yahweh wouldn't need us. Yahweh put in brotherhood for a reason, man. You know, as I said, like you said before, the second greatest commandment is love what? Love thy brother as thyself, man. You know, it's not a lone wolf thing to do. You know, if you got lone wolf spirit, like I said, this ain't the camp for you, man. Be awesome.
This ain't that ain't the ministry. That lone wolf shit, that's a demonic spirit. That's a demonic spirit in anything.
Right.
I can do it by myself.
Yeah.
You don't do anything by yourself, right?
Yeah, because if I made the scripture, when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of them. So you can't, there's certain brothers out there that have no choice but be by themselves. But that's, a testament to their fortitude, you know. But if you have the chance to be around brothers and all that, and they're going, they're leaning onto the scriptures, I should say. And hey, why would you want to make it a cross heavier than it has to be?
Yeah, right. Like this guy, I'm gonna give a worldly analogy. You know, this guy Kendrick Lamar, right? He's looked at as a rap star, right? But the team around him, you give credit for them in the world. They took humility because they all nice, You know, the team that he came up with, they all individually elite rappers. But it takes humility for them to stand back and say, we're going to be the face of what we got going on. We're going to push you. We're going to stand behind you and push you. Because they could have been like Slaughterhouse and be like, fuck that. And that's really how Slaughterhouse broke up. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't agree on who should be the face of it.
Right, that's beautiful. You said that 'cause you remember J-Rock was actually the first
He was the
signer.
first one.
He was supposed to be the star.
He was supposed to be the star. And he took a step back. That's great humility to recognize, okay, even though I'm old, I'm his big homies. I'm gonna step back because I see something in him that can lead us forward to where I can take this.
And, you know, just because we're on worldly things, look what happened to J-Rock later down the line. His album got a damn Grammy, yo. This blood from Watts Cat Project, Nickerson Gardens, had the best album in the whole year and made a Grammy. You know, we're using that worldly, but think about that. He had humility to step back, and it was beneficial for him in the long run.
Yep.
You know,
So that's a good example, you know, which those guys, even though they toss to and fro, one minute he was like next minute, which we gonna stay on your ass, keep it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because he had that big ass crucifix on the
Yeah,
back.
that nigga went off, man. I threw a personal at nigga. He made it back, man. You know, but it is what it is, you know. We the prophet, you know, at the end of the day. The Lord chose us, you know, y'all niggas just keep entertaining. You know, we can do what needs to be done. You know, but I just brought that out to show you, you know, that's how you should be amongst brothers. Humility is always the best way to go. Especially since we all chasing, you know, a crown, that one penny. Neither one of us are greater than any of us because we all, look, we don't know who we are. How can you immediately just say, yeah, I'm greater than you? You don't know who you are. You don't even know if you will stand the test of time. Time tells all. Time tells all. It's just a matter of time before things are revealed. So you don't know where you gonna be, who you gonna be, how you gonna end up. You don't know your destination.
Right.
You don't even know your expiration date. Nigga.
Right.
Who the fuck said you got 20, 30 years left, man? That in itself is prideful.
Yeah.
The Lord said, don't even look past today. For today is sufficient evil thereof. You should be grateful that you made it. Look, man, living in America is the most dangerous place to fucking live. All right? Highest murder rate in the world. Everybody and their mama got a gun. You should be grateful that you make it through the grocery store alive.
That's why it's important to press.
You driving on these interstates, you making it to and from your destination alive. You know how many niggas down the interstate daily? How many people are getting shot daily? You can't take that stuff for granted, man. And that's why, like the brother said, prayer and thanking the Lord every single day that he's allowing you to continue to serve him, because that's a gift. He don't have to give you another day on earth, man. You didn't create this earth. You didn't create yourself. You didn't choose your parents. So how the fuck you know you're in, man? Niggas are proud. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do that. We say, Lord willing, if the Lord permits me to do that, I will. If he don't, then I ain't gonna do it.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what you got planned.
It don't make no sense then. Let's just make plain. Why would the Lord hasten the day? It wouldn't make no sense. If the Lord, like if we was in up 10 years, then why even hasten the day? It wouldn't make no sense. We might just make the time slow than what it was, 2 decades ago? You know? Like an hour really felt like an hour, if not longer, man. But as you can see, like, we prayed for it, we prayed for y'all about you know, try to speed up the days, and like I said, man, it's already what? July 6th, man. You know? Days going by fast. It's continue to go by fast, man. Cause we at the end of this thing, man. You know, we trying to get out of here, man. Like I said, this place is not getting better. As Scripture says, Proverbs, when wickedness increaseth, transgression increaseth, man. And it's gonna continue to get more wicked, man. Like I said, our people are not gonna repent, man. Jordan, some 2/3 of our people, they're not gonna repent, and they will never repent.
Yeah, you seen the highlights of them fucking nigga awards.
Yeah.
Awards. It's nothing but a prostitution show.
No,
Ice Spice up there performing, shaking her ass. What's the other chick? Mulatto up there shaking her ass. Meg Thee Stallion up there shaking her ass. Glorilla up there, Sexy Red. I was like, what the fuck is this? That was horrendous to look at, man. But you started realizing the Lord said it should get worse and worse. That shit was ridiculous. That shit shouldn't even happen.
And look what they're pushing. Look who's controlling music right now. Well, I should say rap. The women. You know, they're pushing for all the women to be the top rappers. and they not even skillful. They just, but like you said, they just showing their ass. You know, Glorilla, she wasn't that type of female when she first came out, but now they got her thong and cheeks out.
She was like a thug chick.
Yeah, but now she, you know, and then you talk some of that little girl dick now. That's great dick. What are you talking about?
You niggas got to go to
Yeah.
horny ass can't control yourself niggas. But anyway, you know, hey, they fucking they can't. It's coming out that all of them are not able to sell out their concerts. So they losing money on the back end. These songs losing money on Sexy Red.
That's right, yeah.
So you can put these bitches in our face all you want. Yeah, you gonna infiltrate the minds of the youth, right? But at the end of the day, it's backfiring on E. It's hurting his pockets, and we know he loves nothing more than man. So that shit ain't working because nobody, who the fuck gonna pay their hard-earned money? It's inflation out here to go see Sexy Red, a grown ass adult.
Only woman won't go to, you know, shit like that. That's one thing they said.
But the women that's going ain't enough to fill the seats.
But
They're canceling dates. All of them. I've seen reports. All of them are canceling dates.
They
tours.
Probably makes sense why Chris Brown charging $1,000 for a damn picture.
They said the comedian Ray said the reason why Sexy Red ain't selling out is because the women that listen to her music can't find babysitters. You know what I mean?
And a lot of them bitches can't afford it any goddamn. Let's just keep it a buck.
Because you know,
shit bad out here. I was on Twitter today. I don't know if brothers know, but that's the new prostitution say. I'm scrolling. You don't even have to follow this shit. This shit is on the timeline. I keep on showing page. She's saying incoming. I do in calls, out calls. And she said just DM me. And niggas in the comment like, oh, can you visit here? She's like, yeah, DM me. All on Twitter. So you need a harlot, it's on Twitter. They on Twitter now. It's that bad out here. They got profiles. They can say, look, nigga, DM me.
If you got the money. Yeah,
but see, we knew it was going to get to that point anyways, because OnlyFans and just the whole DM shit, regardless, has been harlotry. Really, that's just been a way for them to be sneak harlots. If the nigga got the right amount of paper, a bitch do any goddamn thing. I'm talking about the prettiest of the prettiest, the cleanest of the cleanest. If you got enough money, she will do whatever you tell her to do. Especially if she ain't got shit going for herself.
I'm going to show you that the morality is basically gone. That's what you got. Once you take morality, family structure, out the picture, like I said, it's already destroyed.
Well, it's already there. Yeah. Because you got to look at since we're speaking on a woman real quick, what can your common woman do? I'm not talking about women 40 and up. I'm talking about these young women, because it makes sense what you just said. If a man has enough money to make her feel comfortable, she'll do whatever. Because look, the average woman right now doesn't know how to clean properly, doesn't know how to clean themselves properly. Damn sure don't know how to cook. You know what I mean?
Don't even know how to be a woman.
Yeah,
well, what's the definition of a woman? Servant to who? A man. So yeah, you're spot on. A woman's not technically a woman because they're not trying to serve nobody. They're trying to be served. That's why E is pushing, like we're saying on these awards and the music, they're pushing independency for women and actually trying to effeminate the man and make the woman the man. You know?
Yeah, the bitch Mary got a new verse. And she says, if a nigga don't want to be saved, don't save him. Bitch, who the fuck can you save? The fuck is you talking about?
Right.
It's just these niggas that can't control themselves with
horny.
Drooling at the mouth to get a bite of you, bitch. We don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, because, hey, us, and he brother gonna bring out a fish, but we have a new mindset, a new thought process. Yeah, physically, some of these women are attractive. A lot of them ain't. It's just to make them. It's an optical illusion. But, you know, every brother likes what they like. You know what I'm saying? But when us, as new men, we look at y'all women as hideous, disgusting creatures, man. We want, you know, in the world, we wanted to see the ass shaking and the titty bouncing. But now, hey, we was just saying that last week. Sometimes a woman might not even be physically attractive to you, but her movements, the way she talks, the way she is thoughtful, the way she speaks can make you look at her in a beautiful way, man.
Respectful, soft-spoken.
Right.
You know, knows to move out of a way of a man.
Know when to shut the fuck up.
Know when to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Knows her place. And that's very attractive to a man.
Right.
Regardless of what these simps say, that's very attractive.
That's right, brother.
You know, for a man to see. You know? And that don't mean she born, because every woman has a personality. Just got to get to know her. And that's the shit. Oh, she too born for me. They know. Look, I'm telling you right now, women are not born. That's the least thing. They gonna fucking bring some goddamn chaos to your life.
Yeah.
And bet on that.
If everything going smooth, she gonna find something.
They ain't born. You know what I'm saying? And plus, a woman's gonna take on the spirit that you have any damn way. So,
Yeah.
however you want that woman to be, that's how she gonna fucking be, right?
But
She gonna move how you move. Especially if you putting it down on her, right? She ain't fucking going nowhere.
Yeah, that's true.
You put it down on her good enough.
Yeah.
It ain't gotta be perfect. You put it down on her good enough, and you provide it for her. She ain't going no fucking way. A woman won't even listen to her friend. A woman would dip out on her friend. If she feeling a dude, a woman would dip out on her for straight disappear. Leave the group talks. You know, I got sisters, man. I've seen this shit happen. They're like, fucking just turn on us. We ain't his shit. If she feeling you, she ain't, but she all in on it. But that's how a woman's supposed to be. The scripture say what? The desire of a woman should be towards her man, her husband. And that's why these women are so fucked up, because they're giving something so spiritual to every single man. And it goes back to that parent to bond situation where they're not able to soul lock with one individual man, because their spirit is basically playing tug of war with every man that they've been with. One man did this better than that man. The other man looked like this, and the other man didn't look like this. The other man had this cologne on. The other man didn't wear that cologne. Right? The other man drove this car. The other man didn't drive that car. The other man lived here. The other man, it's like it's playing tug of war on their spirit. And they took battling in the inside. And a woman would never admit that, because she's a fucking woman.
Yeah, it was this guy on this podcast. He exposed that. He basically was telling this woman that you've been with so many different men that you try to idolize or idealize. I forget what word he said, but basically he went into how she's trying to take so many different traits of men that she's been with and put into one perfect man, and that's not the case. She's gonna be miserable for the rest of her life, because she'll never find that type of man, and she'd have been with so many different. And that's ultimately the mindset of all these guys. You know, they try to put up a standard. Well, he got to be 6 feet tall. He got to make 6 figures. He got to wear these type of shoes. He got to have this type of car. You know, he got to be from this state or from this city. You know? And that's not how life works.
Same shit. And then all that shit will get thrown out the window anyways. When all hell gets brought on earth, they don't give a fuck how tall you is. They ain't gonna give a fuck how big your penis is. All they want to worry about is, look, can you provide some type of covering for me, so I can have some sense of comfort in this chaos. That's all they're gonna be concerned about. But see, this is what happens when you permit women to have too much liberty. Lord said, do not give women that much liberty to guide abroad. When you do that, they make dumb decisions. They get a little tipsy one night, and before you know it, they getting a train ran on them the same night. You know, you can't give them too much liberty. And that's why a lot of them buck against their father at early ages. Because they don't like how they fall, the rules of their father. I'm moving out. As soon as I get old enough, I'm moving out. And what do they do when they move out? They move in with Ray Ray. And Ray Ray, he just a straight nigga. So she had moved out her father's crib because she don't respect her father. Now she with Ray Ray. Ray Ray dogging her out, and now she's saying all men horrible. But bitch, if you would have respected your father and been a decent woman, you wouldn't have met Ray Ray.
You know what I'm saying? Your father would have directed you back.
Fuck, you gonna classify all men in one bowl because Ray Ray fucked you over. That's not how it works. You made that dumb decision to be rebellious. You made that dumb decision to say women should have liberties as men and run rampant throughout the cities. You made that decision. So you gotta bear the consequences. And all you women are bearing the consequences. And that makeup ain't gonna be able to cover up none of your faults. Right? The BBLs ain't gonna cover up none of your faults. All right, the alcohol, the partying, the twerking all over the place ain't gonna be able to cover that shit. We all gonna have to face our demons sooner than later, man. And you really got a lot of demons to face. Them spirits are on y'all. Y'all have been sleeping with too many men. And you constantly try to cover it up by going to this party, going to this outing, going to this day event, dressing up and going here. And always gotta be somewhere. Because you can't sit the fuck still in the crib and look at yourself.
That's what it is. Exactly what it is. They don't want to face the facts of who they truly are. You know, 99% of these women are very insecure. So they got to put a mask on. That's why they constantly got to put makeup on.
Always on social media, checking your DM, your inbox, your likes.
Yeah.
To get validation.
Need a fruit pop to hype you up every 5 minutes. You know, they got their best friend be a fruit pop, hyping them up. You know what I mean?
Bitch, when the last time the bitch read a book? You know, every woman should have her own personal cooking book. That's just standard being a woman, having a cooking book. If you're a woman, you ain't got no recipes. What the fuck did you do growing up? That tells you a lot about how you were brought up. If you don't have your own recipes. Because that lets me know that you was out, on the streets. Roaming the streets. You damn sure wasn't in the house. Cooking up anything. That says a lot about a woman. If she don't know how to cook, she don't know how to serve you as a man, that tells you a lot about her upbringing. And then you should question. That's when you got to make the executive decision is, how am I going to go further with this?
You gotta get past the looks and the man's body.
You gotta read the signs. Peep the red flag. Don't look at just how cute she is. That ain't gonna help you in certain days. You know what I mean?
I'm not at the beauty of a woman.
Right.
There you go. And there's a reason the Lord said that, because there's some beautiful men, there's some badass women out there, pretty tall, nice frame, nice hair, soft skin. You just mesmerized, but that's a man's weakness. You can just stare all day at a beautiful woman. You just damn, I'll devour that. That's innate within us. But you gotta dig deep within yourself as a man and look deeper than it, man. You have to look deeper than that. Because you will fall into the traps of a woman, and she'll cause you to be going here, going there, and neglecting your duties that you know that's important. I gotta go over here, I gotta tend to this over there. No, the fuck you don't. The pussy got you whipped. And the truth's supposed to have you whipped. Yeah. And the Lord sees that shit, man.
Yeah, you do. Oh, sorry.
The Lord will remove you if He see that you more whipped over some pussy than the truth, and you get up, and as soon as the woman, you get up and you just run to her, and you travel wherever. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Lord will see that, man. Get this nigga out of here.
So that gas tank up with the last little bit of money.
You ain't had no money for the time. But the woman, all of a sudden, the woman calls.
I got this 50, baby. I got this coin.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I do got a 50 on the home.
Yeah, that's why they say I'm the home. That's funny.
But if I may,
that's true.
You know, if you cater to a woman too much, she gonna get bored and gonna leave you. If you doing everything, if you know that goes back to when the woman give her father the puppy eyes, and the father just ends up bowing down and gives her whatever she wants. She can do that to you as a mate. Sooner or later, she be like, man, this nigga do whatever I ask him to do. So I'm gonna go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because then they get bored. You know?
If you always giving her your attention, this is sometimes.
Right.
Allow her to miss you. Right. If she don't miss you, she ain't gonna be grateful for you. You always around. Let her see what she don't have when you're not there. Nah, this nigga keeps me saying, I've been saying, you better not miss you. When you always there, she gonna take you for granted. It's just like us as the bride, and how he left. We missed the hell out of that. We need our bridegroom back. When he was around, we took him for granted. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. And he left, and it's like, no, we need him back. We need a leader. It's the same thing. It's the same dynamic with your woman, man. You know? Right. Deal with her as the weaker vessel. Don't give her everything. Don't give her all of you. You're not supposed to do that.
Don't tell her your every move.
Exactly. You do that to the Lord. You give the Lord your all.
What's that? Hey, Tony, you want to come hang with us? Yeah, let me go check with the wife real quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nah, that you're giving her, you're moving like she's the superior.
You know your strength. Yeah. It's not that strength to it.
Yeah. I remember when I worked at the gym, it was this old Jake. And he told me, he was like, look, man, I'm gonna give you, he's like, hey, I'm gonna give you some game, young man. He was like, yo, this was years ago when I went at Jay. He said, yo, don't ever do what I did. I'm trapped in a marriage. And he was real with me. He said, whenever she called, I'll run into her. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with the guys, I gotta quit what I'm doing. I go to, he's like, I can't break out of it. I've been in this situation ever since I got married. I put myself in. He's like, yo, don't ever, make sure you don't ever do no shit like that.
You know what the saying
So
is?
you got a lot of older jakes in marriages that they really don't want to be in, but they stuck there because it's a little spirit attached to that worshiping women, that queen of heaven shit. He want to leave, but the nigga he's a servant to it. There's a spirit attached to every single thing, man. A nigga ain't just a simp just because he a simp. He's been bewitched.
Right.
You know? And that's a real thing, man. That's a real thing. It's called enchantment.
It's book of Sirach, chapter 26, in the Good News translation. I'll start at verse 7. It says, a bad wife is like a yoke that doesn't fit. Trying to control her is like holding a scorpion. It says, a drunken woman is as infuriating sight. She can't conceal her shameless behavior.
Yeah. If you ever been around women that drink, oh my gosh. It's either you fucking or she doing some wild shit where you want to knock her off. It only goes a couple ways. And women just they just act completely different. Well, men do it too. So how much would a woman do?
I mean, look what alcohol's called, spirits.
There you go.
You know? And we all been for brothers that have drink. You can consume too much, you find yourself maneuvering in a way that you would not normally maneuver.
Yeah.
So, now mind you, the woman's the weaker vessel, so she trying to do what you do. Well, let me have a shot, baby. Let me have a shot. That's, she's stumbling all over the place, sounding stupid as hell. You know what I mean? Not making no sense. Now you looking at her like, what the fuck wrong with you, man? You know what I mean?
Cuss you out and shit.
Yeah. It's very unattractive behavior. It's kind of like, fuck. You know? I ain't give you joint like this. Ever again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all wicked. You know, men shouldn't be partying with women, and women shouldn't be partying with men. The same way men shouldn't be going to school with women. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that dynamic within itself destroys women.
And then it's a beautiful point. I forgot which king it was. Maybe a brother can remember, but it was a king in the scriptures where he was partying with women, and the women were basically controlling him. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures speak about that.
Took his crown and
He's taking his crown, putting it on his head. This is a king.
Yeah.
But he's drinking. He got his beautiful women there, and they
Crown on our head. Yeah, we can't.
it was some bad bitches. So he's sitting there with, they play with us. That's crazy. They take the king's crown and put it on your head. They can put a death for that. But the women, but that shows you how much power a woman has. Kings have become servants for their sakes. Kings.
Yeah.
We peasants. You got kings that's serving to women.
That's like it said first in the 4th chapter. Many men have run out there with for women.
That's a dangerous fucking game. It's a dangerous fucking game. Especially if you get the punana that you want. Oh my gosh, don't let it be something you've been chasing.
Show ass is supposed to. I'm gonna finish this out about it.
You know what the fuck you supposed to be doing. You just ain't doing it. You basically said fuck it. Go ahead.
Verse 9, it says, actually, it's like, I'm going to jump down to verse 10. It says, if your daughter is determined to have her own way, keep a close watch on her. If you don't, she'll take advantage of any chance she gets.
Yeah, and that goes into not being friends with your kids. You ain't supposed to be your child's friend. You're supposed to discipline your child. Right? It's not supposed to, that's not to say you always frowning and, mean to them, but you ain't supposed to be their friend. If they see you as a friend, that respect goes out the window. They're supposed to always see you as an authoritative figure. They always supposed to see you as an authoritative figure. So when you come around, the immediate respect is there. If they see you as a friend, they see you as an equal. They'll laugh and give you what you. They start cussing around you. They don't call you sir or ma'am no more. Now I've been seeing how these kids maneuver. They don't be calling elder sir and ma'am because the parents shoot them like they they friends. You know, and the only reason they have some of the respect for you is because they under your house. But they don't see you as an authoritative figure.
Yeah.
And that's wrong because that's how they're supposed to be with fear.
I'm like, oh shit.
Father coming through. Oh shit, mother coming through. Let me get my shit together. And he look presentable. You know?
I got to step up the shop.
Most teenage girls, they call their moms their best friend or they pookie, whatever.
Not bad.
Oh, okay, come. This last one.
And they don't have shit to do with age because they like to say, oh, well, parents are younger. Look, man, in the ancient time, women were having children at 14, 15. Stop that shit. It's the way you carry yourself. You know, a lot of y'all act like children. You got niggas that's 50 years old still trying to be the nigga on the block. I'm delivering the other day. This nigga, this is somebody's granddad. Hat cut to the side, pants hang. Fuck. How can the young dudes respect you as an elder in the community and you trying to look like one of the young teen boppers from the 2000s? Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 11, it says, if she is too self-willed, be on guard and don't be surprised if she disappoints you. She'll spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her, just as a thirsty traveler will drink whatever water is
That
available.
goes back to Brother Lockermall's point about women being insecure. I don't give a fuck what any woman say. A woman doesn't know she's beautiful until a man tells her. All right, I remember growing up with these women in the elementary and middle school. I seen the difference. I remember seeing it. We all remember seeing the difference from elementary to middle school to high school. You seen when they first got touched by a dude. You seen when the first dude said, "Oh, you beautiful." That's when they started getting their confidence. A woman don't just come out and say, "No, she's beautiful." Either her father instilled that into her, or some random dude on the street told her that. She didn't know she was beautiful until a man said it. So she'll open her legs up to any man that desires her if she's not steered the right way. She has to be steered down the right path, man. And that's what has happened to a lot of the young women. Man. The first man that gave her a little snippet, she's like, "Oh, I feel good. Hey, I'm beautiful." He always say I'm beautiful. And he ran through it, did her dirty, and now she called herself running through me. That's a perpetual cycle, man, of not having an authoritative figure within the household. Because if the father's in control of all that, regardless of the problems that your father has, he may be an alcoholic, he may be rough around the edges, but he's gonna make sure ain't no random dude just throwing up in my door. If he's giving that full authority, he gonna make sure, nah, hell no, I'm betting every dude that comes near my crib. You gonna put that nigga through a goddamn exam, man. Who's your father? You know, what house you come from? What job you got? You got some type of stable income coming to it? What's your mind like? Are you on drugs, nigga? You smoke, nigga? Do you pray? I need to know what type of individual. And if he starts saying, "Yeah, I do all that," then nigga, I'm all right. You say you do all that. Now I'm a martyr to you for a good year. Because let's see if you about what you say you about. And then once you prove yourself, then I'm gonna let you court my daughter.
It doesn't take that long nowadays. You need a month.
Exactly. He'll reveal himself. A week. Because them addictions, they call it addictions for a week. You take them on a look. We going on a trip, man. You and me. You know? Let me see how your mannerism. Let me see how you is with manual labor. Come on, you and me. Let's go. A fly fella. Shit. Nigga, you can't take care of my dog.
Oh, you scared of the dark?
You came out here with Crocs on.
He came out here with Crocs on, with the dazzle Crocs.
With a Pooh Shiesty mask.
With a Pooh Shiesty. And a man purse. Fuck out of here, man.
Tight ass G.
Moon ring with a miniskirt.
You got your nails painted.
That's great.
And it's like we trying to be funny, but really we're not because this is what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, that's what's going on outside.
Everything you just described, you see it with the niggas. The man purse, nails painted, a Pooh Shiesty mask, ski mask, in the summertime with Crocs on.
I don't think these young kids understand how dangerous that is. They walk in the store with these masks on their face. Anytime I see a young kid walking with a mask, I'm not letting off of him, man. You know, man, somebody walk in the spot with a mask.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
You running out this thing. No, this nigga robbing this
You
shit.
about to shake the joint up. But then you look down, see you got Crocs, so you like, man.
The COVID fucked that up though.
Yeah. You're right about that, brother.
Ain't the truth.
Now they did. Oh, I'm wearing my mask. In the store, whatever the case may be. And COVID, they allowed that shit to happen.
Oh, you're right.
Because I remember going in the stores, they like, hey, you gotta take your hood off, you gotta take your hat
Oh
off.
yeah, so I remember, I'm growing up, 7-Eleven, you couldn't even wear your fucking hood. All the stores, you gotta take your hood off. See, in some places, when you used to go with the homies, they wouldn't even allow all y'all in at the same
Yeah,
time.
like 4 at a time, 3 at a time.
2, 3 y'all niggas come in. And I had a homie, that nigga would rob the whole. I'd come out the store like, nigga, how the fuck you get all this shit? You finna you be locked up. You know, but that's how shit used to be. Now you see
that course, you'd have to leave your bag at the door.
leave your back at the crib. Now you see a store full of fucking little nappy-headed niggas, man.
Looting that shit.
Just hanging around.
They like
to
Edomite thing.
those are the type of niggas that's running around shooting each other. You know, nigga, what's the ugly nigga Julio that got shot up?
Yeah.
Those that's young nigga shit. That's young nigga shit. Niggas in their teens running out. That's dumb nigga shit, man.
Don't know how to shoot.
Don't know how to shoot. Everybody.
That's why they hitting innocent boxes, hitting little girls and shit. You know, we don't know the first. And then look, we fucking Eden gave these niggas switches. Y'all know what a switch is, right?
Yeah.
They put that piece, they turn a regular semi-auto into a fully auto. And you think about it, they can't even let one round off. Let the whole clip up. Oh, they fuck around and shoot themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah.
A lot of these young Jays, they be real small too, shooting niggas. It's madness. It's fucking madness. You know? It's fucking madness. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I had a precept. Can you grab verse 23? Show? What you just read?
Sirach?
Yeah, come.
Oh, yeah, bring that up real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Sirach, that B plus.
All right, that says the word counsel is strong 6098. And it says counsel, advice, purpose. Right?
Yeah, advice. Advice with anything that you do. You seeking to make a move, let me get advice in this situation. Right? Because if you don't get advice and you just move on your own accord, well, then you put yourself in that situation. But if brothers are there to, give you wise advice, at least you can say, well, they told me what to do, I didn't listen, so that's on me. Or you can decide to listen and then, go that route.
Right.
But when you just by yourself making moves, and you in a fucked up situation, that's all on you, man. That's a terrible feeling. Damn, that's all on me. I did this shit. I can't even be mad at me fucking man. That's a terrible way to feel, man. That should be it, man.
I got a precept to back that up.
Go ahead.
It's Proverbs 19 and 20. It says, hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise at thy latter end.
Latter end, man.
Yeah. What's your letter end? Well, we haven't reached our letter end yet. We're still blossoming, all right? The fruit is still sprouting, We're still seeing what's coming of our labor, all right? We're still sowing. We're waiting to reap.
I was about to say, our latter end, Lord's will, is our reward. Yeah, what we're trying to obtain now.
We're going to later get into that in that Galatians. But, go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 26 and verse 23. It says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feared the Lord. Y'all watching me out shot.
And a lot of the bad bitches are wicked. Because they've been with multiple men. As soon as a woman was pretty in middle school, she was, all the men was on her. All the men. I remember seeing women coming out the men's bathroom, boys' bathroom, middle school. I'm like, damn.
Sorry, too. Had a crush on the bitch there.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't never had one in the bathroom, but we all was doing some shit. And yeah, I was doing some shit.
There was a group of girls in my middle school. Because the town of Mosul, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of attractive women out there. But like you said, that 7th, 8th grade, they start coming into their own. Dudes
Breast
start up.
start forming.
And I'm a little older. I'm from the era where the high schoolers would come to the middle school and grab the
Oh
women.
no, yeah, we had the same shit.
Yeah. So they nicknamed these girls the Bone Squad. Because they were all attractive, but they all was getting it popping after school.
All the bad ones too, because everyone went to bad ones.
Yeah.
I remember all the bad chicks my age in middle school, going to high school, they only wanted to fuck with the older niggas. It was always like that. And I don't know which brother I was talking to recently, but I told you I seen one of them chicks at the Walmart.
Oh yeah.
And when I tell you she was bad, she was known as a red bone type, but she was bad. I seen that. I said, damn, I can see life in this dude. Tattooed on, love. I'm like, God damn. She driving a beat down car.
Hey,
I'm like, yo, she was really the bad, but she was getting ran through back then. So you can imagine all the spirits that's on her. Niggas been putting babies in it, leaving her.
hey,
And that's just the reality of the situation.
It's a bunch of disappointment.
A whole bunch of disappointment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit like that. So we had one fucking. It was a dice.
And I'm not saying it would be better for her to get with a guy like me or other guy. No, because you need to be vetted and you need to just wait until you find a suitable husband and be with that man. Really, none of us should have been doing that shit we was doing going on.
Nah, he's right.
Well, that shit. A lot of that shit you should have got your ass with. You touching on somebody's daughter.
Yeah.
You
Just because you horny. I don't remember when them hormones started. I ain't give a fuck. I'm at the locker. We had these holes in the chair. Look, man.
You gotta think about it. We were sneaking in these fathers' houses, doing all type of shit to their daughters,
Disrespectful.
going in their fridge. You know what I mean? You wilding out on his couch that he paid for. And, we don't think about things like that. But now, where we at now, man?
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you should have got your ass beat
Yeah.
for it.
Somebody was saying that, how do you treat this woman? Just imagine that you have your own daughter. How would you feel if somebody did that to your daughter?
And that's why we're supposed to people watch for eye over our daughter, because we know how we know.
And they're very sneaky and they're weak-minded. So when they are that tender age of their teenage years and they got a man coming up to a young man telling them everything they want to hear, they're weak-minded, man. So of course she gonna let him sneak through the window, sneak in the crib, because she want to be around him. She want to feel that male energy. But if Paul is there, like, oh, what the fuck going on? She ain't got no choice but to respect him. And if you so enamored by this guy, let me meet him and let me vet him. And then if I don't like him, I'm gonna tell you the reasons why I don't like him. And if you decide to continue to talk to him, I'm gonna punish you for it. See, and that's the authority men are supposed to have within their household. That's what keep order. But see, Esau has put the woman there. She's manipulated the woman to be against you. So now she's in the house. You try to put your foot down. She's blocking it. So you can't be the authoritative figure because now the woman is disagreeing with you in front of the kids. So now the kids don't even see you as an authoritative figure because they see you disagreeing with women. They're like, well, y'all ain't on the same page, so I can maneuver kind of differently. That's wicked, man.
It got so bad to the point where, kids, they ask they dad for something. The dad say, go ask your mom.
Yeah.
That shit off.
But hey, man, all this shit been ready to end. For all of y'all about to know the shit, because it's just getting worse and worse. People aren't in family structures no more. Everybody's miserable. People are tired of working these 9 to 5s. You look at the young generation now, these niggas do not want to work. It's this young nigga that I'll be wanting to beat his ass. I'm like, I told the chick this week, I'm like, we need to get his ass. And I think like 2021, but look at we got the hard job. We out working in the elements and shit. This nigga in there got his music playing FaceTime. We waiting for this nigga to put the mail up so we can get the fuck out.
No consideration.
Fuck this nigga, like, man up, nigga. But that's that new generation. They don't even want to do shit.
Damn. That's
how the fuck you at work on FaceTime, nigga?
Women do that shit.
And then it's people depending on you to finish them. That's total disregard, man.
Like you said, niggas, you want to, two things, they want to scam. That's what they want to do now. They want to scam or they do something else. Oh, you scamming and then be famous social media. That's not the niggas work. Like I said, niggas don't want to take the long road. Like you said, building themselves up from the ground up to the top. Like they want it now.
And that streaming shit,
Yeah.
that streaming shit is ridiculous. You go on YouTube, everybody got a fucking podcast, everybody got a laptop where they stream, talking about shit. That's why you had this incident with this young nigga, that friend, Tyler or some shit. He brought the nigga from, what Tyreek? What's Tyreek?
I know who you're talking
Michael Ring. He brought him to the crib to where he streaming this shit, and his ratchet ass sister started groping on that shit. Nigga, who the fuck want to see your nappy headed sister and mama on stream? But people love seeing niggas just act niggerish. Yeah. But it backfired that day. Yep. And Michael was like, yo, what the fuck? She straight grabbing his penis and whispering in his ear like that. Man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, 50 Cent and him went live talking about the shit.
Young dumb nigga with a computer. Yeah, I'm in the hood. Yeah, y'all gonna see my life. He invited stars over. Young dumb nigga. Who gave this nigga a platform?
How did he get popular like that?
Kyle's in there for it. You know, Kyle, the biggest streamer kid.
You know what I'm saying? How did he get popular?
Yeah, like the network.
He is, man.
Yo, I mean, I seen it because he went live in the jail.
Yeah,
like what? I don't understand what's so like. What is the talent? I'm not being funny. I'm confused on what the actual talent is.
I think he sold out because I did a lesson on that the jail shit. At the end of the jail stream, I noticed he took the off the middle. His last day in the jail cell. I put the thumbnail up in the video. His last day in the jail cell stream. He said, all right, y'all, it was a good run. I want to appreciate it. And he put the buff middle with both hands. And I put his field. I said, look at this shit. Wow. So he definitely sold out.
Yeah.
I mean, you
got Kevin Hart
over there. Get that fucking big as a streamer.
Yeah, he had Kevin Hart at his house. So that,
Nicki Minaj. He got all the rappers. It's like, out of nowhere that shit happened.
Yeah. And it's crazy because Kevin Hart, he went there the same week when they was investigating him about the whole Diddy situation.
Yeah.
So for him to, you know what I'm saying, put that behind the scene, he went and did a 24-hour, 48-hour with Tyson that. So a lot of these, you know, influencers or these rappers, they're trying to basically go to Castanet to kind of help with their fan base, sell their tickets and so on and so forth, man, to get some type of notoriety, man.
So now you got people looking up to him saying, oh, I could get rich just by doing dumb shit with a camera.
Yeah.
You know, that's getting back to what you're saying. These kids don't want to work because look at what they're looking up to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was this one chick I seen, he tried to do a stream with the baby, and the baby basically accepted, I think it was like $20K from him, and then didn't even show up for the stream. So it's like you got a lot of these rappers that's, you know what I'm saying, doing that.
It's the generation that's fucked up. Like this guy, Ryan Garcia. Now he spazzed on social media saying, I hate niggers, George Floyd, this, and the third. Now he's Drake, but the average Negro don't know he's Drake. So they look at him as like he should have said it, which he still should say. He still shouldn't say it because it's just disrespectful to Southern people. All right? But he knows what the fuck he's doing. But the reason why he behaves that way is the people he's around niggas. He's around Jakes that don't give a fuck about how he behaves. And that young, dumb generation. So he feels he's enabled to act like that.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't act like that if he wasn't around niggas that allowed him to do that shit. And I've seen the comments like, yeah, you allowed to say, you allowed to do this, and you allowed to do that. You know, and a lot of you were queens too. A lot of you Jakes that be hanging out with E, hanging out with Northern Canaan, y'all be letting them say all type of wild shit, and they using you to do it.
Right.
Yeah, those niggas, man, them bunches. He's like, man, yeah, that's right. You a cracker. And they join back in. That's how the relationship be, man. It be based off of insults and dumb shit. That's why whenever these kids come up here and they see us prophesying, they look at us as abstract. Because we ain't cool with you, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you turn your hat backwards. That'll make you hip. He's a fucking Edomite.
Yeah, a lot of them think that, you know, they say them slurs as a term of endearment.
Know your size.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You got these Edomites being exposed, young Edomites on TikTok saying nigga.
Yeah.
They on these black pages, these black websites. They got these Reddit groups where they say getting off being racist and niggas, we fucking hate, you know.
Man, you got
y'all let E deceive y'all stupid ass.
Then you got a lot of Jake that's bound down to the system now. Like, cause now look at what the podcast. You got old ass 40, 50-year-old Crips and Bloods and gang members and X times coming on these platforms selling out. Just for a couple, look at what's the guy Adam 22. He just interviewed one of Pop Smoke's killers.
Yeah, I see that.
Like that is so. Come on now, not like
I didn't even click on. I said, I ain't got time for
that. But that right there is just telling you that this Edomite does not care about you, and you're doing whatever you do just for notoriety, popularity, or a couple of shekels.
Yeah,
You know, because that's very distasteful. Why would you interview somebody that he and this is supposed to be a hip hop's platform? This guy don't rap. He don't make no music. He just a gang member. He's a murderer. Yeah. But you want to interview him?
But Adam 22, I mean, he don't have no soul. He doesn't make gang his wife. And then I seen a video. Wack was like, "You retarded for letting a black man fuck your wife. You gang banging your wife." And he was like, "You white. I mean, you blue-eyed devil." Yeah. He's like, the Bible said. He said, "Man, Adam 22 said, fuck the Bible."
Yeah.
Wack was like,
yeah.
What? All you niggas are gonna be destroyed, man, because y'all doing that shit. Wack know what the fuck he do. He does that shit to troll and get views because he's getting paid for that shit. Right. That is not cool, man. Right. And Wack, you know about being a Hebrew Israelite because you tied in with
Alazar.
Yeah, you tied in with them guys.
And Cesaria. Now, you know what Adam's last name is, right? Brand Mason. Mm-hmm. That's his real last name, man. So you never know what he's really tied into. You know what I mean?
Any man that would let men gangbang his wife he doesn't have a soul. That man can't be trusted on nothing. He don't give a fuck about any fucking thing. You know? And that's just the reality of it. Go ahead, brothers.
I'm not to explain that Ephesians.
Yeah,
so it was 2 points that Rose had brought out. This go back to the original point at the beginning of the lesson. This is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, "Therefore the prisoner of the Lord beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace." You know, so the reason why I brought that out, because earlier we were speaking about, loving a brother as thyself, and so on and so forth. We're supposed to be a unit. We're supposed to be a pack, kind of like, a wolf pack. They hunt together, they sleep together, they build, they grow, and so on and so forth. So we're all in unison, okay, under the order of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And then the next one that I want to get, jump down to verse 29. It says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth."
You didn't want to what?
Time. 4 and 29. Got it? Wow.
This is where the corrupt in Ephesians 4:29, and it reads, corrupt, it says rotten, putrefied, it says corrupt by one, and no longer fit for use, worn out, it said poor quality, bad, unfit, and it said worthless.
Yeah. So unprofitable, right? So it says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth." So nothing that's profitable, exhortant, okay, something that's not edifying, okay, it shouldn't be coming out of your mouth. If you're not trying to build up the brethren behind you, or build up when you're doing your lesson and so on, hey, that shit shouldn't come out of your mouth, period. Right?
Yeah, like, a lot of shit just be vain bullshit.
Yeah.
Like if it's not edifying, like people going back to the podcast shit. Like a lot of that shit was like, what am I taking from this shit? Right. What the fuck did I gain from this? What was the reason this shit was even recorded?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit there was no reason to even record that shit. You know? We don't have those type of conversations. Even when we're talking about bullshit, it's always some type of edification that comes behind it. You know? Because we're spiritual men. You niggas are just talking about dumb shit all damn day that doesn't hold no purpose. And it ends up corrupting. So it's corrupt communication, man. Talking about who fucking who been where. You know what you gonna do to this nigga and that nigga for disrespecting you? How the fuck is that benefiting me, man? Now you done fucked them out with freaks.
Yeah.
You want some raw shit, man.
See, I got a quick one in the back of the book. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 2. It says, "Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before Yahweh. For Yahweh is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore, let thy words be few." You know? So you can't be just popping off at the mouth and just saying anything, man. Because every word that you speak is going to be accounted for in the day of judgment, man. You got a lot of these scoffers out here, a lot of these people on these podcasts popping their shit off, and the Lord is allowing them to do that because ultimately He's going to judge them, man, with that second death and with famine. That's one of the heaviest ways to die, man. That's
Especially
slow death.
fat, black, bald-headed nigga. What's that nigga name that you talking about?
Anton McDaniels.
Nigga, your death day approaching. You a fucking nigga, man. You speak evil of things you don't understand.
Charleston White too. I hate that.
Yeah, that nigga's a retard.
Yeah, every time he speak, he gotta swing his arms up and down and shit. Gotta get loud and shit. Like, he's a
They
client.
done gave him a platform, so now he's gonna troll to the upper, to 1,000%.
Yo, he's doing stand-up comedy now. You know what I mean? He's just like he's getting paid just to be there. Fucking bro. Somebody, you never know what the Lord got in store for him. Somebody like, cause he be taunting people.
Talking about the dead, like the ops and all this other shit. One of these niggas gonna find out where he at, man, and get loose on this shit.
Yeah.
And you talking about us, nigga?
Yeah.
That's the most important.
Yeah.
Lord will get you for what you say about the Hebrews.
Yeah, what he said about him.
Yeah.
I don't know if bro seen it, the video that Elder Menatazak did. He was basically saying, basically F a God that's punishing me from what happened 2,000 years ago, or something about the book, whatever the case may be. Man, that nigga gotta be put to death, man.
And you would think a nigga that look like that would think that's mercy.
Yeah.
Nigga got a lazy eye,
nigga look
fucking Squidward head.
He look like the crypt keeper. If you tell in the crypt. Crazy.
He look like a plug. He look like the neighborhood plug.
Yeah.
And they gave the neighborhood plug so a few knowledge, and he is scrambling his fucking brain, and he just spouting shit out. He think he's the gatekeeper of wisdom.
Yeah.
He drops shit. He drops some jewels. But then he turn around and does some buffoonery.
Yeah. And you only dropping jewels to niggas that don't know shit. You don't be teaching that shit.
Right.
This is back in Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 29. It says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers."
That's why the old Apostle Paul said, don't be using that nominals. I'm not saying it correctly, but have nominals. But basically, if you're talking about a guy that's a false prophet or a guy that you don't agree with the truth, you ain't got to just blatantly just call him out his name, call him a mother effer. They just leave it be. That really don't edify. You know what I'm saying? You're really supposed to go into why he's the wrong guy to follow. Just call him a mother effer. Fuck you. That really ain't profiting shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who's that? That ain't profiting nobody. And you got to go into why he's the guy that he shouldn't be following.
Because all you got to do is just measure them by the scripture.
Yeah.
You go into the scripture and say, the scripture says we're supposed to be doing this, and look what this man is doing.
Yeah.
And the scripture is going to speak for itself, man.
Yeah, because when you get into with an argument with a woman, she'll call you all type of shit. And she ain't gonna go into why, she feels that way. She just gonna say, fuck you, bitch.
No good motherfucker.
Yeah, anything that comes to mind.
That's corrupt talk. That ain't edification. How are we growing from this conversation? We're supposed to be growing from this, man. You just argue with a woman and don't know nothing come from it. That's unprofitable. Y'all part your ways but that was resolved. It just took a little talk. That's some fuck. Because she ain't gonna learn the shit. She gonna be stuck in her fucking ways. And the next time an argument arises, she gonna say the same shit.
Yeah.
You small penis motherfucker.
Yeah. You just had you up the wall last week. Now you mad at me.
It shit ain't hitting like that.
What they say on barbershop? When the girl walked in,
Oh yeah, yeah.
she sucked on your little toddler feet. You been with this man for how long? Now you got a toddler.
Which that shit is a myth too. I seen a video where a lot of women would say, look, they was honest about it. They was like, look, man, we really don't be tripping off, sounds like that. They was like, that shit really ain't,
Yeah. But a lot of women say that just because they don't want that man to get another woman.
Majority of what, you know anything about anything, the majority of what gets a woman aroused is foreplay. Kissing on her, touching on her.
Yeah.
Just ramming her don't do shit for her. You know? You got to get her aroused first so she can get moist. That's how that happens. So all of that.
Yeah, you gotta be 20 inches.
They just saying that bullshit. Back in Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 30, it says, and grieve not the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. And be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as Yahweh for Hamashiach's sake have forgiven you.
Yeah. So you got to have patience with a brother. You got to have patience with a brother, man. If a brother do something and you kind of don't understand it at that moment, just don't be so rash about it. Just let things play out. Have patience, man. And maybe that brother will come around and be like, you know what, I was tripping. You right about that. You gotta have patience with your brother because when you fall, you don't want somebody to have patience with you. You ain't gonna want nobody to really just discard you. When you down and out, you're fine, man.
Can I add one to that real quick? It's Ecclesiastes 32 and 8. It says, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. It says, be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. That's part of that mercy is going into as well. You always go into it. Examine the matter before you make a judgment. Make being hasty, being like that woman on, just wow, and flying off the handle. You make it pace any time you took. That's yeah.
I was going to add to that because a lot of men have women tendencies because all these men have been basically raised by the so-called black folks, and she make all her decisions, all her emotions, or how the baby daddy is, or her husband ain't that, or so be it, and she literally plants that seed in the minds of these young black men and cause them to make rash decisions or emotions or just, speak on how they feel because, well, my mama said to do this when this happened. And that's not wise at all. I wonder why these niggas get put to death.
Yeah, it's like growing up in the hood or growing up in the inner city, they tell you say anything about my mama, nigga, that's it. Like, what if your mama is wicked?
Yeah.
Look, your mama could be the worst woman on earth. You say anything about my mama, nigga, we fight. That's an emotional, effeminate spirit, man. But you don't care if a nigga say nothing about your dad.
Yeah.
I was watching a clip, two dudes, a dude was telling his homie, he was like, yo, you need to talk to your dad. You need to speak to your dad. Right. Fuck that nigga a bot. But he was say something about your mother, you better fight. It comes from your father. And people disrespect your father all day fucking long. And you ain't an Israelite because of your mother. You ain't a Jake because of your mother, huh? Your father could have talked to anybody.
Yeah.
Simple nigga. Go ahead, bro.
I would say that. You like that? I got that 1 Corinthians, what you call for earlier. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, and I'll start at verse 12. It says, for as the body is one and have many members, and all the members of that one body being many are one body, so also is Hamashiach. For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, right? And that Gentiles is the Israelite foreigners, okay? The Israelites, okay, who grew up in the Grecian customs during the time of Antiochus Epiphanes IV, right? And it says, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. It says, for the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, am I not of the body? Is it therefore not of the body? And it says, verse 16, and if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling?
Yeah, so if you lose any part of your body, you're gonna feel the difference in losing it. It can be the smallest thing. You have any type of infirmity within the flesh, you're gonna feel the difference in losing it. So the whole body structure that the Lord created is important. None of this is vain that we have. None of it. You know? Same thing with the brothers. Not one brother is over here in vain. You know, so even if a brother is not of the elect, right now he's here for a purpose. The Lord called him here for a purpose. You know? So you have to treat him with that respect. You have to treat him with the respect of knowing the Lord called him into the ministry. Go ahead, brother.
You want me to jump down or you want me to keep going?
Oh, what did it say?
It goes down to verse
That's
26.
the point. Let's go back to Galatians.
All right.
Because you got this other part that's edifying.
All right, back to Galatians 6, verse 3. It says, for if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone.
Yeah, you can't boast until you receive a reward. You give your reward speech after you get the reward. You pump your shit after you get the reward. I want to thank such and such. Yeah, shout out to such and such for being with me, right? Yeah. You don't do that before you get the reward. You don't even know if you're a nominee. Go ahead, bro.
Rejoice in himself alone and not in another. For every man shall
Yeah,
bear.
you can't rejoice in another. You can't boast in another man's work. Oh, well, I'm close to this brother. This brother vibe with me. That brother ain't gonna save you. It's gonna be you.
That's yeah, that's good.
Look, he gonna take the best one. Salakia to the brother gonna carry.
They got a purple one. I mean a black one. Let me get that blackberry. Right. That's what I needed right there. Water, brother. That's what I needed. Verse 4. It says, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. For every man shall bear his own burden. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all
But you know what, man? But when you talk about them getting the inheritance of Israel, that's where you going to fuck off. Isaac blessed Esau. He said, look, there you go. He can't bless him.
Ishmael.
Even Ishmael, his wild ass, right? He got a blessing, and his women in the order. What the fuck? His women covered up listening to him. You know?
They not walking in front of them. They walking behind.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. Continuing on. Verse 11. Ye see how large a letter I have written unto you with my own hand. As many as desire to make fair show in the flesh, they constrain you to be circumcised, only lest they shall suffer persecution for the cross of a Mashiach. For neither they themselves who are circumcised keep the law, but desire to have you circumcised, that they may glory in your flesh.
There goes hypocrites. Yeah, we got them. And you see that in one's camps. Yeah, keep the law. We got them keeping the law. To make them look good. But you ain't profiting them young men. You let them have their head covered. You let them have shape ups. You let them still be niggas in the world. But you putting out to the world that, yeah, we got them under control. Look how big our camp is. Lord don't desire in that. He don't take pleasure in that, man. That's unprofitable fruit. Oh, yeah, look how many men we got under our command. But they ain't doing nothing the Lord told them to do, man.
That's right.
Fuck you out here with a straight, crispy ass beard lined up tight, with a fitted on, you know what I'm saying, holding a gun, and you supposed to be a prophet. And that's not even wisdom, you dumb nigga. Why would you want to portray yourself as a militant group? How does that make sense? How is that wisdom? Yeah, why would you want to portray yourself as that? But it ain't for it. They don't give a fuck about it. They care about how the world views. Yeah, these niggas tough. They ain't cornballs. Look at them. They got name brand T-shirts on and a fitted cap. They ain't cornballs. They ain't groupies. Nigga, we can dress like that. We dress like that. And in our spare time, nigga, we can put on some shit that looking presentable, looking nice. Every day. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? We don't come out to camp to look cute for you niggas. The fuck is you talking about, man? And a lot of you niggas can't dress no fucking way.
Yeah.
We had a nigga tell me every nigga think his outfit.
Yeah, they ain't putting that shit on. They really ain't putting it on right, tell you the truth. But, you know, we ain't trying to be worldly. You know? That shit looks horrible sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Doing too much and boasting it.
Yeah.
Sometimes less is just is best. You know?
Yeah, the scriptures say that it's better for a man that is little and fear of the Lord and know of a lot and basically continue to go off. I'm on
We out here to look cute, man. You know? We out here to do work. We laboring right now. We on the clock.
Right.
The fuck is you out here looking cute for? Man?
Right.
We don't give a fuck how people perceive us, man.
Talk about putting your garments in the morning. You know, that's the way we're supposed to come out here and do this. That's what we're supposed to present ourselves. Representation of your whole bunch of shit.
I just see every brother up around and clean up lights. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas talking about.
You know?
The fuck you niggas talking about, man? Bros be smelling good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bros take care of themselves. So what the fuck you niggas talking about, man? Y'all just making statements that ain't true. Keep swallowing it up.
Yeah, don't the scriptures say cleanliness is next to godliness?
What are you talking about, man? Go ahead, bro.
This is Sirach chapter 19 and verse 24. He that have small understanding and fear of Yahweh is better than one that have much wisdom and transgressive the law of the Most High. You got a lot of people, you know, that know the law, statute, commandments, that boast about them keeping the law and so on and so forth. But behind closed doors, they break it every commandment. And the most important one, loving thy neighbor as thyself, man. If we supposed to be brothers and we in this thing together, why are you down talking other kids? Oh, we broke, we bombed, or we don't got nothing going for ourselves, or you know, we ain't about money or whatever the case may be. You know, all these folly things to say, but where's the boast in Yahweh Shem Yahushua? You know?
Yeah, and when we speak against these other camps, it's about your doctrine. Man.
Yeah.
It's about your doctrine, man. It's not about
Low blown.
yeah, you know what I mean. It's about the spirit. Are you rolling with the spirit, man?
We don't even get off talking bad about that don't make us happy talking bad about you guys.
Yeah.
We don't wake up like, yeah, we need to fucking make videos together. We don't come on, man. That don't make us happy. We want to see Israelites waking up. You know what I'm saying? We're not against it. You know, we are defenders for the gospel, the truth. We stand for the correct doctrine. That's all, man. We don't have nothing against you as a person. But when you carry yourself as a prophet and you leading people astray, we have to call that shit out. But you niggas taking it personal, it's me like we're taking shots at y'all. We don't know y'all to take shots at y'all, man. We dealing with y'all in the scriptures, and y'all taking it personal, and y'all start taking shots at us, calling us bums, saying we ain't got shit. We the wackest camp. We bored. That's low blows, man. Unnecessary shit.
Why are we born? Because we sticking to the script.
Yeah, we don't have a whole fucking song in the beginning of our videos and the edits and all.
Well, we don't have an epiphany that well this what this breakdown don't really mean. It's just means something new.
Yeah.
That's why they saying we're born.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, hold on. These words been here before we were here on this trip. Why should we remix something? We're going to stick to the script. We're going to keep prophesying what the downfall of America and the uplifting of the elect of our people. Not bringing every so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American together. No, our job is to wake the elect. So what? So we can get out of it. So we don't charge people $500 for life coach lessons. You know, so we don't bring people in and say, hey, you don't want to take your hat off, keep your hat on. That's against the scriptures, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's all we doing. We just preaching the gospel, man. That's it.
I got precepts.
Who got precepts on
Yeah,
it?
I got precepts.
Get yours, Benaya, then get yours in the room.
It's the back of y'all brother saying. This is Proverbs 21 and 16.
Take your
This Proverbs 21 and 16 says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
And where do you get understanding from? From men of understanding. Who's engulfed in the scriptures. Your brothers, that goes back to counsel. You wander away from understanding. Read that again, brothers, and they wander away from understanding.
Yeah. It's Proverbs 21 and 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Can a brother go to etymology and look up understanding?
And if I may just add to that real quick, if you look at the spiritual sight, you know, the man who's given the wisdom, now that's his tablet that's still on the highways and byways preaching and teaching. It's apostle to all. All you guys that came up and learned from the doctrine of one blessing, you know, that wandered off from the chain of the doctrine and so on and so forth. That scripture applies to you, man. You wandered out of the way of understanding.
Right.
It says understanding an etymon. It says to comprehend, grasp the idea of, receive from a word or words or from a sign the idea it is intended to convey, to view in a certain way.
It's a comprehend. Comprehend the script.
Yeah, a lot of you lack comprehension skills. You know this. No, that is. A lot of you do not have comprehension skills. Because Jake wasn't paying attention in school.
Yeah.
You know?
Reading is fundamental.
Reading is fundamental. I read growing up. I used to read books. The truth, and even if you didn't read growing up as a kid, the truth made you read.
Truth.
So Jake on this side got comprehension skills, man. You niggas in the world don't have comprehension skills because we know. Niggas, we used to be those niggas. And somebody trying to tell you something, but you ain't comprehending it. You listening and saying, yeah, I got it, but you ain't comprehending it. You ain't soaking it up.
It's like it just says they that hears that they that have ears like hear. Someone just not even hear, but you have to understand.
You have to listen.
Yeah, it says to take in, to understand, to take into the mind, grasp by
There
understanding.
you go. You ain't sitting in your mind. And then you ain't comprehending, man.
And it says completely.
That's part of eating this whole roll. You know, you gotta digest this thing. Right?
Oh, I'm on. Get yours the ball. It's in Jeremiah 48:10. It says, "Cursed be he that does the work of Yahweh deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword and blood." Go ahead into that. So, as being brought out, we, it's being part of one body. We're supposed to have one doctrine, and then it's supposed to be grounded in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So when we go off from that, we're cursing ourselves, and we're also cursing those ones that choose to follow us. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say that the seed, both the seed and the receiver are his powerful. You know what I'm saying? So if you decide to switch up the doctrine because you're not in agreement to what's being said, and you bring in damnation upon yourself, you possibly don't even fight. There you go. There you go.
But hey, just to back you up, you says in the scriptures in Jesus where it says that many shall fall in the permission of ways. You're gonna have this false fall. It's a balance. So you got people that actually believe and keep that, and not righteous following, man. That's why Jesus says, well, Yahweh said what? That the blind both shall fall into a ditch, man. Right. Like it says, all just part of prophecy. Right. We just pray that we're not gonna fall into those temptations. That's why Scripture says, if it were possible, they shall what see the very elect. So Lord willing, like fire elect, Lord willing that continue to our doctrine that we can not fall out through permission's way, rather be like you said, be a woman or anything else, man. They deteriorate us from reaching our ground.
And that takes some good faith to not no concern that you're elect, but you out here doing the work with truth and sincerity and having genuine faith in y'all. That takes immense faith, and that takes a special person to do that. Because not the average Joe is gonna come out here and do this, man. Because if they don't have a guarantee, they ain't gonna.
Yeah, but see that what is righteous and evil? Outside of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say Lord will, we are the men.
Yeah.
But even if we're not, we're moving in a righteous manner. Why not give it your all in righteousness? Hey, man's going to the Lord. The Heavenly Father broke this out already. We pray we are the elect, but hey, man, we don't know, but we're going to keep pushing in righteousness. Right? And faith. That's faith.
Prisoners of hope.
That's right. Beautiful. You got something, right?
Yeah. It says, James chapter 4:7, it says, "Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, sinners, and purify your hearts, double-minded."
Hey, it said resist the devil, right? And he will flee from you. Hey, y'all know one of my favorite scriptures, Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death. The Lord, the Yahweh Shem Yahweh will fight for you, man. So, hey, man, like I just said, you know the truth, you got the truth, fight for it, man. For righteousness' sake, man.
I got the word resistant, etymon. It says resisting a person, withstand someone, oppose of things, stop or hinder. It says to make a stand against, oppose, or withstand. Take a stand or stand firm.
Hey, what they say, stand for fall for anything, man. Yeah. Stand for another, you fall for anything. But we standing for something we truly believe in.
Yeah, like Psalms 94:16, we will rise up and stand up for me against the evildoers, the workers of iniquity. Only special men are doing that, man.
Right.
I don't see that. I don't see that these are celebrities.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk about the truth or power. They pocket. Candy, think about it, Candy, right? It's his face. We lost that contract with Viacom. You should have seen his face when you tried to see. That's hilarious. I'm gonna show you that, like I said, like the brother said, you stand on it. Like I say, so you fell for it. So that's why he looks like this. So that's why he had to bring an Amalekite back in the show to apologize.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother, you got it.
I was going to say, but the proof's in the pudding, we see that this place is crumbling. So why would we go back to the regular deckable, man? When we see the outcome is coming, it's inevitable. So why would not we keep pushing forward? Right? As they say, get down and lay down, right? Well, hey, man, we trying to get down for Yahweh Shem Yahweh, We, Lord's what we are the first fruits, you know what I mean? But hey, man, for righteousness' sake, keep pushing, man.
Yeah, I got a quick reset. This is okay. Yeah, get my quick word. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:11, and it says you start from verse 9. It says for the Most High have appointed us. For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Wherefore, comfort yourselves together and edify one another. Let's see where edify one another, even as also ye do. And we seek your brethren to know that which labor among you, and that are over you in the Lord, and admonish you. Somebody get the word admonish, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sakes. Five. You read it. Yeah. You got
that. Admonish in the Edemon, it says to remind, urge, exhort, warn, give warning. It says bring to mind, remind.
Yeah, so if you about to do something, the brother over you give you a warning that that's not a good decision, you need to take heed of that. You're not just pulling it out of his ass. This a brother in general that has experience with that.
Yeah.
You know, it could be a brother that has experience with that and that you're not more familiar with, and they warn you like, nah, that ain't good, bro. Take heed there, especially if you know you don't have as much experience in that area. So it'd only be wise when you listen. You'd be a fool not to listen.
And it's like, okay, so let's say they didn't believe that brother said, brother, what are you talking about? Then, okay, so you bring in 2 or 3 witnesses, and then they have the same agreement. Yeah, brother, you know what I'm saying? You bring my brothers, you know, and then all they agree to be like, yeah, it don't make no sense. And why are you doing all this stuff and making it more harder to bear than something should tell you, like, yeah, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, because all different brothers got different viewpoints, and they all come together like, nah, it don't make sense to me either, bro.
And mind you, the scripture says wisdom uttered for some street, right? We also know wisdom and knowledge is what? Stability of our times. So brothers on fighting the same fight as you, right? Hear them out, man. Yeah, it might make your day a little easier. You know what I mean?
You said wisdom, man. You know, like I said, I mean, don't use wisdom. You know, how you able to use wisdom, like I said, and at times to come, man.
Right.
You know?
That booty call, you can say, I don't agree with that. You would change. You'll start reconsidering it to her.
Yeah.
But the Lord knows that. It's good to say the Lord searches the hearts of men. He knows your mind.
Think about all them damn risk you took to go see that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, that's not wisdom. You know what I mean?
What's his name? The guy that be doing parlay on the skips.
Oh, Desi Banks?
He said Jacob pull up to the most dangerous hood he ain't from for the shorty, and they G-check. Hey, man, what the fuck you with? But he's still going. He's still trying to get to this one, so just
I know somebody that went drunk with no license on a military base to go get some. What you think happened? You talking about me? What you think happened, yo? Now he got a DUI that you ain't get no cheeks that night. It was on a Friday too, so you know he ain't come out to Monday. You know what I mean?
You know with the show, they show the eyes of the squirrels.
Yeah.
He was hypnotized. He had ass on his mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in this position, that position. Yeah. Nigga, you ain't getting shit.
You ain't doing that laying on a hard ass bench. Yeah.
The last part for admonish, it says to admonish more, and it said to take think of. So when bros give you certain advice, whatever the case may be, it's to basically have you meditate and think about before you make any type of decision, man. You know, start the what's the proper word? To count the cost. No?
Yeah, count the costs and the decisions that you make. You're supposed to count the costs. See, the way we move, we're supposed to count the costs at anything that we start with. Is this worth my time? Is this worth my attention? Is it worth me risking my safety?
Right. And remember, when we never brought it out of Ephesians, but you put on a new man. You put yourself in the jam, you harming the body.
No.
It's Friday, you out there doing some shit that, you know, the Spirit's telling you not to do it, but hey, I want to get some of these cheeks. Now you jammed up.
Who else you gonna call?
Yeah, and then look, now this is our true profession of faith. Now you can't make it a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't help the body right now because you You got to wait for somebody to open that slide that gate open for you. You know what I mean? And like I said on the weekend, everybody know you're not coming out till Monday. You know?
Tuesday.
So
Now you feel stupid now.
yeah.
I think
And if you have that righteous spirit on you, like shit, I'd have let the brothers down. You know what I mean? Now, Satan working and you know, really wasn't doing no. It just happened that way. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But be prudent, man. We always push that word prudent. Keep your head on the swivel, man. Hey, remember we doing a bid right now, so we're not supposed to have everything that's in front of us dangling in front of us, man. We fighting to have a perfect living, better living, I should say. You know what I mean? But for right now, we're not gonna get that, man. You know, it's always gonna be trials and tribulations, man.
I got a precept. What do you think of that? Anybody got any? I got the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 13. There has no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but but with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gonna put you where you're not gonna be able to escape from it. Albeit a woman, a situation, money, home.
Hey, you brought out Proverbs 3 and 5. Hey, don't milk scripture. I don't care. Look, man, we sound like broken records because, hey, don't milk scripture. It runs deep, man. You know, the Lord, follow his ways. It'll be help to thy neighbor and moral to thy bones, man. You know what I mean? Hey, a lot of these people, hey, the Lord's steady testing us, man. Hey, before we leave, somebody, please bring that Ephesians out. And you know, Ephesians 4:20. You know, you got more now, Salaki. I ain't gonna cut you off.
Oh no, you were good. You know, I just wanted to say, I mean, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is always gonna have a way for you to escape. You know, and that's for the righteous. You know, so you know, there's no need, you know, to worry about what you're gonna have day to day.
Right.
That's why the scriptures say that. You know, don't worry about what you're gonna wear, what you're gonna eat. You know, what you're gonna put on. You know, and I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about these things because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's got you covered.
Right.
You know, regardless. You know, if you're of the elect.
What is that? Roughly paraphrasing, we are in his wings.
Oh yeah, God.
You know, covered in his wings.
Yeah. Under his shadow. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, we all have been through some crazy shit.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, here we are, prophesying and teaching, preaching the name of Yahweh Yahweh Shah.
I like that you brought a county the cost. You know, hey, you know, in the world we charge to the game, throw it on the chalkboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey,
It's kind of righteous.
It's a learning block at times. You know. No? Oh, you want to get that real quick?
Yeah. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. So I started verse 21. It says, "If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to deceitful lusts."
And as the corrupt from the world. You know, we grew up in this weird ass world, we was corrupted. However you grew up, whoever you was around, whatever experiences you had, it fucked your mind up, man. Even to this moment, you still battle those things that you encountered growing up, man.
Whether it's violence, trying to prove you him, you himothy, you know, like we just brought out women, you know, even you know, especially with Jake. There we go, pride. A lot of times, you know, us coming up, we didn't get the attention that we felt like we wanted or needed. So we overcompensate now. But like you said, we bring on a new man, so we got to fight with the thing going. You know?
It says, verse 23, "And be renewed in the spirit of your mind," right? Your labia, which means your mind, goes back to the Hebrew word, the word heart for mind. It says, verse 24, "And that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true and holiness."
And we know what holiness is, separate. To be separate. separate of what? Of the ways of this world, man. Like when you put on that new man, when you put that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding cover you, and you have that eye salve and ears to hear, if you continue to maneuver in the way that how you were moving before you had that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, what are you benefiting? How are you growing? You know, and Abaya always brings it out. No matter how long you're gonna stay, you should be constantly growing. And if you find yourself that you're not growing, better go back to the game plan, restudy them plays. You know what I mean? You know, and we know
First law.
it's the comforts. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm on that.
No, that was it.
Hey, oh, y'all two brothers. I know it. You had something?
Yeah, I got some.
All right, it's about to get yours up there.
Let's go back to what y'all was saying about submitting yourself to one another. This is 1 Peter 5:5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisteth the proud and give grace to the humble.
If I may, submit yourselves to the elder. You know, that don't mean the elder gray hair, because there's a lot of old gray men that are dumb as shit. You know, that's referring to the elder in spirit. You know, your teachers. You know,
You got that goofy nigga that came up last week. He wouldn't get that.
yeah, right. You know,
I forgot over that means.
What was Wesley name and white man can't jump?
Oh, damn.
Well, the church said, Joe, it said gray hair should teach, but they don't because they lack root.
Yeah.
Right? Then in Babylon, too, about them.
That's right.
They had wine.
Yep. Yeah, they you know, on their off time they dying that gray. Black.
But then they could be very safe. Lustrous water.
You know, like he got one every other hour.
Somebody else had something, right? Sabak?
This is Romans 12, start at verse 1. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh.
That reasonable service. You know? Hey, profession of faith, reasonable service. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, fuck that 9 to 5, man. That 9 to 5 is gonna be done with. But the work we put in serving Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, hey, the Lord sees that he's tallying that up, you know.
Yahweh Shah said, my grace is sufficient enough for you.
Come on now.
You know, it is sufficient enough for you.
That's right.
The fact that I'm giving you a chance to repent.
Yeah. You know, Slakia, you know, and when I'm speaking as a humble man, I want to know where I'll be without this knowledge and understanding the brotherhood, man. You know? So I'm keeping around, man. You know, y'all know my situation. I couldn't make it out, man. I felt crazy. You know what I mean? I felt crazy. You know what I mean? You know, and, hey, I did a lesson of the day, just being thankful, man. We need to be thankful for what the Lord has bestowed upon us, yo. You know? Because we can be walking around like, oh, on that shooting with that crap. Yeah. Oh, shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, colorful
Hey,
ones
man.
too.
Hey,
I can't make this up.
they ain't making it up, you know?
That's Colossians 3:12. It says, put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved. It says, vows mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, and long suffering.
Man.
It says, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. And that goes back into the point that Brother Florent to in that body. You know, Howard Shah gave us a perfect representation on how to deal amongst brothers. You know,
Right.
even amongst a brother that was his enemy. You know,
Mm.
it says, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as a Mashiach forgave you, so also do ye. Here we get this, verse 14, and it says, and above all things, they put on charity. You know what the proper charity is? It's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This is the thing, not like anti-Daniel say, oh, I'm rich, blah, blah, blah. My riches get me out of situation. You know, They know this living water, that quickens us, that makes us a rich. It says which is the bond of perfectness. So this is what makes us perfect. Enduring in the ministry. And enduring in the works of Yahweh Shem Shah and the guidelines that He gave us. That was it.
Anybody got anything else? We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. Lord willing, we'll be back out here again next week. I'm gonna give all praise and glory
So Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
We want to our teachers, they're the post of the great new soul, sharing that to full neck, Bob Yashal, Waffle of a ball, Shalom.
Shalom.
Wow. So,